Never been to Kara Wins. Okay, so basically that's it. So no exams, no quizzes, no online quizzes, no online exams because I hate that crap. So, but hopefully all this stuff will help you learn all the material. Other policies, most of this is not relevant, but you know, sick kids policy. You can have sick kids at home and watch my videos. I don't care. But if something happens, if the world is taken over by alien lizards or earthly lizards, and just check your email. But you know, sometimes things happen and the email doesn't work. That's gonna suck. But you know, we'll deal with it. But if something happens, I will email you and tell you what to do. Makeup work. Most of this is asynchronous, right? But ideally, I don't want you to get way behind. And so in the schedule, I have you doing specific things every week, and I have a certain due date for the first paper, a certain due date for the second paper. So it's not one of these classes where, okay, it's an online class, so I just have to make sure that I finish everything by the end of the class, because that sets you up to fail. So the schedule is pretty detailed. Honor code, don't cheat. Oh, and etiquette. Just because we're going to be doing lots of things online, I'll let you read that stuff. Email. Yeah. Ow. I'm getting old. Check your email every day. Twitter. Check KC every day. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Double dip policy. If you have done something similar in another class and you want to build on it, I'm usually pretty cool with that. Just let me know. Research policy again. By the way, going back to the email, if ever you have problems with KC or anything like that, please just let me know. And you're not going to really be doing. You're going to be looking at stuff on KC and put a bunch of bookmarks up. All my lectures will be there. PowerPoints are going to be there, but you're not going to upload any papers or anything. You'll just email me papers, and you'll be threading. But if any of the technological stuff, if you are having difficulty with that, please let me know. Research policy again. You might find some extra stuff for the tourist stuff, and contact them. But for the most part, you're not doing any big research project here, or research paper as in building a literature review. This is the hardest part. There's no quizzes, so if you're just on your own to keep up with the reading, this is like a book club, right? So you got this book. I have a schedule for when I want you to read stuff. It's up to you. I mean, I can't tell when you're going to read it and not read. I can't tell when you're going to watch this stuff. If you watch it at all, this is self-directed. It's you. A lot of this is on you. So if you value your education, you should be watching my stuff. You should be reading the book. If you don't value your education, then Okay, writing is fun. Semi-rough drafts. I do expect these papers to be top-notch since there's no exams. These papers need to knock my socks off. Literally, ow, sock off. Catch-all civility policy. Even in an online situation, you know, have you ever heard of flaming? It's this idea that I talk about in my computer media communication class when, because we are not physically present online, a lot of people will say things that they would never say face to face, right? So yeah. So be kind to one another. If somebody rubs you the wrong way in a thread or something like that, don't attack them. We are cool, a community of scholars. Extra stuff on technology. Do turn in stuff via email. Everything that those 2 papers, email it to me. I will get nothing on paper. Online class. This is 2016. It's like, and I'm actually, at some points, I might not, I will be in an airplane, but going to the moon. Okay. Here's my teaching philosophy. Read it. Oh, new info about Title IX. Read it. The course schedule. Okay. I'm trying to be flexible here because self-directed, some of it's asynchronous, that is, no set times for you to do everything, but still, there are some deadlines. So what I do is I go through every single week and sort of say what you should be doing every single week. So this week, and I'm not going to go through this entire thing, but week 1, starting today, you know that you're going to have 2, maybe more, but maybe 2 online lectures from me in parts, because I upload these things to YouTube and they only allow me to upload like 15 minutes at a time. So I'll have something like online lecture 1, part 1, online lecture 1, part 2, online lecture, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what I'm doing right now is the course introduction, going over the syllabus. I taught a little bit about the assignments. I'll also have an online lecture this week at some point on chapter 1. So you should read the preface and all this type of stuff and chapter 1 this week. You can watch the lectures first and then read, or you can read first and watch it. I don't care. It's up to you. This is self-directed, online. I did say you should reach the preface chapter 1. You should set up your Twitter account this week. You should set up your Tumblr account this week. You should try to familiarize yourself with the whole KC thing, the course shell for the forum. And if you have trouble, please let me know. But remember, I'm trying to teach you also, if you don't have these already, to be somewhat tech savvy, and these things are free. And you should have, again, your first tweet up by the end of the week, the first blog up by the end of the week, and the first thread up by the end of the week. And that thread also means responding to me, but also responding to someone else. And what I say here, I give you all week to do that stuff. So I will be checking all this stuff Sunday evenings. So long as you get that stuff done by 5 p.m. each Sunday, we're super cool. But what I don't want you to do is to don't, I want you to do stuff per week so you don't get way behind. That's really, really important. Don't put yourself in that position. And then I just go through the entire thing, what we'll be covering. And then one thing you want to notice is that paper 1 is going to be due Sunday, July 3rd. So right before Independence Day. And we do have sort of a summer break. So the week between the 4th and the 8th is like spring break, but a summer break. No classes, so you get no classes on campus or anything like that, so you will not hear from me. But obviously you will be hearing from me, because I'll probably be giving you feedback and everything like that, and I'm always working. But in any case, no online lectures, no tweets, no blogs, no threads that week. And then we'll come back starting July 11th. That's also when Summer 2 starts. Remember, this is extended 8 weeks. And then I go through all the stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then week 8, which is our very last week, it starts Monday, August 1. So August already, and that was just right before school starts. Wow. Paper 2 will be due Friday, August the 5th by 5 p.m. And I say Friday here in part because I'll give you Sunday for the second paper, or the first paper, but only Friday, because I got to read all these things, give you feedback, and turn in your grades. So I think it's going to be fun. We'll have a lot of virtual interaction. It's summer vacation with Jason Munsell and my hula girl. This is my muse. I found this at an antique store, or one of those things called the White Elephant Gift Exchange. So I bought it, hoping somebody else would get it, but somebody regifted it to me. So I put it on my desk, and much to my wife's complete and utter joy. But in any case, and Yoda as well. I think it's going to be fun. More than anything else, I think you're going to learn a lot about persuasion. There's tons of stuff in these. Then this wonderful book. And if you have any questions, please email me. But I do, again, expect you this week to set up those Twitter accounts, set up those blogging accounts, email me the links to that stuff so I can put them on KC. We can follow one another. Every time you tweet for this class, use hashtag PERSCC16. Same thing with the blogs. And if ever you want to say something on Facebook or whatever about the class, I would also urge you to use that hashtag. I'll say more about that. Does that make sense? Do you know what that means? If you don't, yeah. Hashtag, no number, PERSCC16. Right. Okay. So it's going to be a great semester. It's going to be summer. And let me know if you have any questions, and we'll end this way. What are you looking at? The summer is going to be so great, you'll be wagging your tail the entire summer long.